Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Oh,
Harmony in the Home. We are here again. Hi, lovely ladies. So much fun to play with you. We just recorded a Russian Harmony in the Home, and it was so much fun. So, we're going to do an English version of it, right?
yes.
And what's that?
Почему? Just kidding. I can just say why. Why? I said why in Russian.
Why not?
There you go.
So, we're going to talk about drama. Ooh.
No, no. I can't. Not today.
Drama. Why, when it works, when it doesn't work, what, who plays the game, who favors of this game, what the game is for, and how to use it so you can win, create harmony in your home. Some drama. Yeah, I mean, we all have some stories to share. Do ladies want to share some stories?
I like your story, by the way, Paulina.
Yeah,
That you started, yes, about the that students or young
about the college girls.
college girls. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was just went to a college next to my house, and we were just on the courtyard. It was lunchtime, and there was a bunch of boys and girls like having lunch. And there was at one table there were four girls, maybe age 18 or 19, and we were sitting at a different table, me and my man, and we were just observing their conversations and just the vibe in the at the table. And so what we noticed is that the tones and would change. It would go like, oh my god, your nails, oh my god, we're here, and I'm gonna shop, I'm gonna buy a new computer, and it's gonna be, and it was just so sweet and playful and innocent and attractive and magnetic. And then sometimes the tone would change when they would talk about something that wasn't pleasant to them. Maybe he's like, and this professor gave me so much homework, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it at night, but then I want to go out, but I can't. Can you believe it? Can you believe it that he made me do that? And did you
Oh,
get it too? Yeah, did you get the same professor? Oh, and I just felt it was so funny because I was just noticing how tight they were getting to create drama and how unnatural it was for them to talk about things that don't make them feel good. Isn't that interesting?
yeah, that's very true. Like our body, it contracts in a way when we're uncomfortable.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for men, it's quite all right. It's they can be aggressive and
That's normal. That is normal for them, actually.
yeah, yes, interesting, interesting.
I think, if we look back at the evolution, right, it's very normal for a man to protect his family. It's very normal for them to provide also, right? Like a man has to go pick up that big rock and put a couple of them together so that he can build the house.
Mhm.
Right. And at the same time, he needs quite a bit of strength to fight a lion off if he's protecting. Like I think a really good example of that is Croods, right? Like the cartoon Croods,
Yes, I
where
did
this
see it. Yeah.
they oh no, they even exaggerate the shape of the man. Like he's humongous and then he's got like super tiny legs, right?
Yeah.
So that he can carry things. And like their body, the muscles in the body, right? Like everything about them says that I need to work, I need to fight. Versus our bodies, women's bodies, are a lot more fragile,
Hmm.
um,
That's
less muscle, more like cuddly, right? In the way, of course, everybody comes in different shapes and sizes, but still overall, you can even recognize a woman by her body. Like even if her hair is short, you can kind of recognize a woman by her body, just because how it's made. So it's interesting. And of course, like with that sweetness and femininity comes also our natural state of being sweet versus
Yeah, like nurturing and
Meet your mama. Ugh.
and then starting a fight with the man. I mean, come on.
The
Please
why
don't.
we use the yeah why we use the drama, because now when you said about that, as I just realized, the kids do the same, like when they want something, or they are crying, or they are like, oh, you don't love me, or they are just screaming. So they are just different type of drama there. So, and this way they are getting what they want. Probably they use it for that. Maybe we use it for that drama for that reason, I'm not sure.
Yeah, to like manipulate a result. But yes, of course you can get the result, but is it really like a long lasting result? And is it going to win trust between, and is it really going to create harmony in your home?
Oh no.
Yeah. You know, you also have a story, you had like a coaching session. That was a pretty funny story. Can you tell it?
Yeah, so we had an interesting conversation where we were observing a woman and a man have a conversation, and but the man was able to see our prompts onto, when to not speak.
Zip the lip.
Yeah, like zip it, or he could read what, our recommendation. And it was just very interesting because the woman went through stages of
That was so funny.
dramatic experiences, from sadness to self-pity, right? Like, oh,
Angry.
anger came up. And then she tried all sorts of different tactics from drama, like how to get the attention. And on the other end, we're like, like, don't say anything right now, like zip it. And you could tell he wants to respond and
Yeah,
say
of
something.
course.
And a couple of times he started, and we're like,
Stop.
don't go there.
It's like,
The most fascinating thing was his surprise at the fact that when he yielded, and he was just like, you're right. Yes. And he was just agreeing with everything she was saying. At some point, she was like, and there's silence. And he's sitting there,
laughter, actually.
kind of like looking at the phone, like, "Oh, is this still on?
Yeah.
Is it still on?" There's silence. And then at some point, she couldn't fight anymore. So she started laughing and saying something funny. And then there's this moment like, oh, another. She remembered that she was so angry at him. So it was just fascinating to watch. And when we were done, he was like, "What just happened? Like what just happened? Like, I've never seen this before." And he started seeing something from a different perspective. But basically, what we helped with in that moment, we helped him stay, like, listen to the drama and observe it without going into it with her, right? Because they've been together for a very long time. They both learned how to live in drama most of the time. So it was just fascinating. And then she was out of tactics, out of options. And then she was like, she tried to get him to go mad and go into, like, very deep into the diamond. And because we were like, don't even think about it, like, don't go there, just say, okay, I'm done, like, I have to go now, I can't have a conversation anymore. So that was fascinating. And then and he was like, what just happened, right? So then we explained it to him on a bottle. This is not a bottle, but no, we took a bottle of water and we were throwing it back to each other. And then every time Ghazal sent me the bottle, I would just put it down. So once you put it down, now you're not throwing it back. So then she would pick it up and throw it to me again, and I would put it back. Then she was angrily throwing it at me, and I still pick it up and put it back. And then she was just like, "You were so funny. You made that face like, please." And I still took it and put
The
it
drama,
back.
right?
Yes. and then she threw the bottle at me, and I still caught it and put it down. And then she was throwing the bottle, and I turned away completely with my back.
Wow.
And that's when the bottle just went on the floor. And
It's a new exercise, by the way. We just create a new exercise to show how it works.
yes. And then he was like, first of all, you guys are funny, but that's interesting. And so it was really, really interesting to for him to see that. And then that example also helped. If the bottle represents the argument, the more you throw it back, the more you sustain the drama. But you can actually take the drama. Oh, beautiful bottle. Let's put it down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's also like you're in the theater and you're watching a show. You're just enjoying the drama because it's on a stage and bravo, bravo, wow. And you cry with them, or like not, if it gets a little sad, you could get, oh, what a story, you know. But as soon as it's done, you're done, right? It has nothing to do with you. So somebody's drama has nothing to do with you. People take it personal and then they start throwing the drama back to each other, right? The fight, the explanation, the aggression, the blame, and the complaining, and all that other dramatic stuff. Yeah, but it sounds like from the coaching and when he was on the phone with her and you were giving him feedback, he was just the observer. He was
Yes.
just allowing her to speak it all out and speak it all out, and she was trying all these different things and like all dramatic things, right?
This is really so amazing, like how these tools helps to see what's really going on, because this is like our habit to back and forth to fight each other, and then you don't realize what happened, why we on the fly. We love each other, but at the same time we are fighting all the time. And this exercise and this session is like, wow, his eyes like, oh, so then he just saw what happens exactly, because we are just picking others fight and just and playing back and forth like with that bottle. That was so, I think is he was like, really, it can.
Yes. And now that you said that, I'm thinking like sometimes we pick up somebody else's drama, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you see there's a bottle on the table, you're like, oh, let's play with that bottle. You pick it up. Catch.
It's like slam.
Wait a minute, it's like, take it back.
And actually interesting what you said, because it's about the family dynamic, right? So how everybody can involve, like, okay, if it's two people, they're like argue with each other, then I don't know, mother, she like join, or your son or uncle, and then it starts something bigger game and bigger fight, and like, wow. So this is like, oh, let me play with this too, and just how we are just inviting other people to play that, be in that same drama.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. My kids are masters at trying to invite others. And then they get to use two of those.
They are the masters. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Let's look at the map. All right, so where are you? And now they actually started saying -2ing or -4.
But why don't you show what you're holding the performance scales? Or no?
Yes, but not all right, let's see.
Just you could just quickly show it so that people can see what we're referring to whenever we're saying the diamond, the triangle, the square, the circle. Yeah.
This one.
Really pretty background. Yeah, this is great. You see
All right.
yeah, maybe you could show where the square is so people can.
So this is the circle. This is where we are in a super happy place, right? And then in the triangle, we're playful. This is where us women, we really like to stay. And this is where men like to work.
Yeah.
And the diamond is where we like to fight each other.
War, fight, yeah.
Right. But so I have these printed out, like big sheets in my room, in my living room. So now the kids, instead of saying, are you blaming, right? Are you complaining? they will say, "Are you minus fiving?" You know, because
That's awesome.
or it's like, "Oh, someone is minus twoing," you know, because they'll go to minus,
What,
you know,
minus whining or the one?
It's whining.
yeah, minus correcting or whatever those are. Are you are you minus sevening, you know, like,
Oh, I
so
see that's and you're showing that's drama. -7 is drama. When you give people advice, that's drama. Okay.
you
So
know, Paulina, you should speak louder.
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah, and Guzal, you should have a different background.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's just like not no lights. Yes.
Oh, actually, here,
And you should have a bigger charts with you. You should
sure, I have a bigger chart. Yeah, I like my big one.
yeah, these are beautiful. So you guys, everyone who's watching, you can find these on sageuniversity.com and they called under the performance scales.
Yeah.
How cool is this? This is amazing. I mean,
It-
and it's so simple too. It's so simple. It's not easy. It takes practice, to use it, but it's
I'm
simple.
just covering up the background here.
Oh,
I
that's
got
beautiful.
the
Oh,
Apple.
that's a different one that you had before.
Whoops.
That's
I'm in a different place right now.
right. We're just
It's
travel.
my drama.
Yes. So, a final thought about drama?
Enjoy it, you know, like
Enjoy,
I
exactly.
like you were saying, it could be like watching a TV, right? You know, oh wow, oh, this person, they fell in love, oh, their heart is broken, oh my gosh, and then we move on to our life, right? We watch it on TV. Like right now we're watching Incredible Century. It's a Turkish soap opera, I
Uh-huh.
guess, in Russian. Right. So drama going on, and people are, you know, like falling in love and hurting each other, and this stuff is going on. But then once that turns off, then you move on to something else.
Yeah.
Right? You continue with your life. But but most people, like when we have drama going on, we go into it like, oh, he did this to me, I took it personally, now I gotta punish him back, like,
Mhm.
something, you know, and that's,
Yeah. And complain about it to all my
yeah, versus like, wow, that was incredible, good job, like, you are really good at that, wow, you know, congratulations.
So you have two choices, right? You can be watching that and enjoying, or be in that. So it's up to you, girl. Anyone who want to do, right? That's what I can say.
Yes. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your stories and having fun with the drama. So, for everyone who's watching, thank you so much for joining us. Please check out sageuniversity.com. Please reach out to us. Let us know if you have any questions or requests or suggestions or something that we could talk about for you, and we can keep you anonymous. Yeah.
Share with people. Maybe somebody needs this information. Maybe somebody needs that. They are looking for how to bring harmony in the home, right? They don't know what to do with the drama, because some people, they're really addicted to that. So,
Yes. And if
yeah.
it's making you money, great. And if it's costing you money, not great.
Yeah.
So measure. Okay.
Okay, girls.
See you everyone next time. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.